What up, peeps? Tony Baker here, back for another movie review, and this time we're reviewing A Quiet Place, co-written and directed by John Krasinski from The Office. Jim from The Office is making horror movies out here, man. And he got his wife in there as the co-star, man, Emily Blunt. How cool is it to make a movie with your spouse? And the reviews have been great. It made $50 million opening weekend, way over expectations. They were expecting it to do 30, 40. It kept climbing throughout the weekend. $50 million. A good premise and a good review goes a long way, man. The story is about, they don't really give too much on the origin of these creatures, but apparently I don't know how much of the population they wiped out. They leave that pretty vague, but these creatures are extremely sensitive to sound. So if you make a noise, they're coming for you. And these creatures come for you fast. If you make a noise, you better run, hide, and just lay down, because they're looking for you. You know, horror movies have been doing that lately. They've been doing the less is more approach. Let's terrify the audience by not really showing them too much. I'm done with that. Let me know how it happened, when it happened, and what they look like. Stop hiding these creatures. I hate when they hide the creatures. I'm done with that. Just because it worked for Jaws doesn't mean it's gonna work for every horror movie. Jaws, it worked, and I know why they did it for Jaws. It's because it was too complicated to show you this mechanical shark they had brewing, so they kept everything under the surface. Because I watched the first 10 minutes of the Steven Spielberg documentary, and he told us that's why you see less of the shark. And luckily it paid off. A lot of filmmakers like, let's do the Jaws approach and just terrify you with anticipation. I'm done with it. Show me these monsters. Show me the money. And here, A Quiet Place, they show you the monster. They show you the monster. Yeah, there's some anticipation. They don't do it right away, but they show you the monsters, which I'm like, thank God. And it's just about a family, you know, Jim and Pam. I'm calling Emily Blunt Pam in this situation. It's like The Office spinoff. Except a different actress is playing Pam. Now they got kids and they living kind of like, you know, in a nice home in like a little country house that they done set up for themselves. They got a family. And you're just trying to stay alive. You're just trying to stay quiet, stay alive so these creatures won't get you and your family. He did a good job in just creating tension, creating that if we were in that situation, what would we do? And there's not a lot of dialogue as you could expect. They can't talk. I appreciated that. I appreciate a movie that's quiet. The only thing is you can hear people snacking. People was snacking to do, but whoever was behind us was really digging in that popcorn. Like if the monsters that truly existed and they couldn't hear the movie screen, but they could hear the audience, oh, he would have got scooped up mid-movie. Pour the popcorn in your hand, and if the movie's mad silent, okay? We heard every crunch, every bag dig, or just that one person. Everybody else, I don't know what they were doing, but it was the guy behind it. I think he was nervous. He's like, oh God, I gotta dig in this bag. Me and my girlfriend, we snuck in Chipotle. Hopefully AFC's not watching this review. We snuck in some Chipotle. I ate it fast in the beginning because I knew it was gonna be quiet. So, you know, when the trailer started in the theater, goddamn, I was like, yeah, let me get my rice, beans, and guacamole. I ate it fast. And plus, you know, I didn't want people looking. That's not a regular movie smell. Oh, Chipotle. I ain't want nobody seeing nothing. And, you know, I was looking at the person next to me the whole time like, what you looking at? Ain't nothing to see here. Ain't nothing to see here. But back to A Quiet Place. You cared about the family. That's all I ask, man. Let me care about the people in peril, then we good to go. Yeah, I got annoyed at a couple characters, but you know, it comes with the territory. The monsters that they do show, they were scary. Like the monsters were scary. And if you're gonna have a movie, you gotta be scared of the creature at hand. And I was like, man, these creatures are scary to look at. All right, now the question is, a lot of times when horror movies set up this lovely premise and this awesome world, then they run out of steam at the end. Is that the case for A Quiet Place? I was satisfied with the ending because they explained the situation. And then, you know, you got to figure out how to do what you got to do to survive. Once they figured it out, everything else made sense. The question is, we don't know how big the world is, so there's room for, you know, more, but I don't know. But I was satisfied with the ending. They didn't run out of steam at the end. Takeaways from the film. I don't need a lot of dialogue to enjoy a movie. I don't need a lot of talking, man. Some movies, they over-talk, and when characters talk too much, you start not to like them. And then you don't care if they live or die. If everybody's pretty much quiet, you kind of feel sorry for them. It's like how you feel sorry for your dog or your cat. They don't talk. I mean, dogs bark annoyingly a lot, but they don't talk. So you always kind of like them. You're like, I like these creatures because they don't talk. They don't say the wrong thing. They don't say racist stuff. They don't say sexist things to, really piss you off. They don't dish your religion. They're just your companions. And that's what silent movie characters are like. They're like pets. Like, man, I would really hate for something to happen to you guys. And then when something happens, you're like, oh, my dog, my cat. Another takeaway, show us the goods. Show us these monsters. And we'll like it. You don't have to do the Jaws, and the Jaws approach doesn't work for every movie, man. Especially if you're gonna hide the creatures, like say Signs, or like even they were doing with the latest Godzilla movie, hiding. If you're gonna reveal the monster, the payoff better be huge. Don't wait and reveal them and then they look like some CGI a middle school kid created for his computer class. It better be worth the reveal. I'm just glad that Krasinski showed us these monsters. I'm like, yes, thank you. Put us in that situation. In situations, man, I'm like, oh, how you gonna be pregnant? First of all, how you gonna be pregnant and you gotta have a baby in this environment? You know how loud babies are? I'm sorry, I'm not having sex if there's creatures out here that get you when you make noise. That's a lot of quiet sex too. You can't really enjoy yourself in the sexual capacity. You gotta have that quiet sex. You might wanna be like, oh man. Monsters coming right in. It's just, you gotta have quiet climaxes? Oh, the quiet climax. Oh. That's what sex is like when you got monsters killing you for sound. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. Y'all want to know a smooth jazz review of A Quiet Place? Well, here it is. Oh, yeah. I'm giving A Quiet Place 4 saxophones out of 5. Shh. Don't make too much noise. They'll get you. Turn the saxophones off. If this chair squeaks, I'm a dead man. All right, peeps, thanks for watching my view of A Quiet Place. Movies similar to A Quiet Place. I just think of movies where if you did a certain thing, the monsters came for you. So the only things I can think of is like A Nightmare on Elm Street, where if you go to sleep, they come for you. Well, Freddy comes for you. Candyman, if you say his name in the mirror, he comes for you. The Ring, if you watch the tape, she comes for you. The Grudge, if you go in this house, she comes for you. And shout out to @RachelByRobin for this jacket I got on right here, man. Super appreciate you for this. Let me know what you thought of A Quiet Place in the comment section below. I know you guys probably all have the same question I have about where this family could have lived. But try not to spoil it for people in the comment section, man. Okay? But let me know what you thought in the comment section below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And as usual, we out here.